Ruben Amorim is only 2 days into his time as Manchester United boss, but he's already been extremely busy. Amorim arrived at Carrington on Monday afternoon after flying over from Portugal on a private jet straight following his final game as Sporting Lisbon manager on Sunday evening in Braga. He told United striker Ruud van Nistelrooy that he was no longer needed after taking charge of 4 games as interim manager. Instead, Amorim will work with assistants Carlos Fernandes, Adalio Candido, and Emmanuel Ferro, goalkeeper coach Jorge Vital and sports scientist Paulo Barreiro at United, the same team which was so successful at Sporting. They are now gearing up for a match against Ipswich at Portman Road after the international break, on November 24th. In the meantime, there are lots of other things to get in place at Carrington and Old Trafford as the new era begins. Here are the latest headlines from Mirror Football involving the club. Rio Ferdinand and Owen Hargreaves believe that Amorim should have kept Van Nistelrooy on his coaching staff to work with the forwards and provide a link to the supporters. Speaking on Rio Ferdinand presence, United midfielder Hargreaves said the Dutchman could have worked with Rasmus Højlund, Alejandro Garnacho and Marcus Rashford. They need to learn from one of the best to ever do it. You don't have to be the main guy, the coach, but he can help these guys learn the little details. Ferdinand agreed and added, "We've been sitting here waiting for a manager to connect with the players. We have one right now. Why are you going to get rid of him?" United fans have also been annoyed by the decision to sack Van Nistelrooy but keep Darren Fletcher, who will stay on to work with the academy. Garnacho, Rashford and Ahmad have been told they must improve as Amorim arrives at United. Former Arsenal midfielder Emmanuel Petit has singled out the 3 wingers as those who must step up and prove themselves to the new boss. "For me, the quality of players at Manchester United in some positions is not good enough," Petit told Instant Casino. "Starting from the midfield, I think they need to add quality players and wingers as well. I'm sorry, but I'm not totally convinced about Garnacho, about Ahmad, Rashford. He's got a lot of work to do." Erik ten Hag's 2.5-year reign as manager was filled with drama, and Mirror Football have documented 7 different spats the Dutchman had with his players. The most high-profile came with Cristiano Ronaldo, who ended up leaving for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia after clashing with Ten Hag. Ronaldo blasted his manager in an interview with Piers Morgan, laying it all out there knowing he would be punished by the club. Jadon Sancho fell out with Ten Hag after he accused him of a poor level in training. Sancho essentially called him a liar in a social media post and then refused to apologize, finding himself jettisoned to train by himself. After spending 6 months at Borussia Dortmund last season, Sancho now finds himself at Chelsea on loan. Harry Maguire, David De Gea and Anthony Martial are among the others to cross Ten Hag over the past few years. Rashford was also disciplined for heading to Belfast on a boozy night out days before an FA Cup tie at Newport. Join our new WhatsApp community privacy notice.